Yo, what's going down, Commanders? I've just got the new unit built, the Kodiak. I want to call it the Pioneer, but it's the Kodiak. It's the hero version of the Pioneer. I've only got the 3 bottom techs on it. I didn't put any of the specialty techs on it that gives buffs to other things and debuffs and whatever else. So I'm going to go into Shadow Ops. I think this is probably one of the tougher bases on the map. I'm just going to turn Ruby off. I'm going to get rid of the HUD and I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to go solo to start with. I just want to see what we're dealing with, basically. So this is a level 10. As I say, it's got 3 tech on it. The 3 bottom tech. The 3. You can't even say bronze, silver, and gold because it's all gold tech now because Kixeye dickheads. I'm just going to try to draw these tanks out basically for now, and see if they can actually. He's been caught by the. He's been caught by these, so he does get slowed. That's a big problem. Right, let's see if I can at least get these to a point where I can need them to come out a little bit further. So I'm not taking hits. That'll do. No, it won't. Yeah, it will. Right, I'm zoomed in so you guys can see. Are we going to have to sit here for over a minute to kill this tank is my big question. Even at level, because I know the Foxhound is a minute to kill one of these tanks. Over a minute, sorry, to kill one of these tanks. This looks like he's killing it a lot quicker, to be fair. And he's not taking that much damage. The only problem is it needed a talent against the slow-mo, I think, for the speed of the unit. Needed a talent against that for sure. But that ain't really doing much damage to that, so I might just combat and come in and just start picking these turrets off if I can. And not worry too much about that for now. It's all whether that slow-mo catches him. Yep, it does. And look how far he's coming in. Right, that's that one dead. That one dead. Let's kill this one. Nothing seems to be hurting him too bad at the minute. I'm getting slammed by these turrets. I should really pull him out and kill that tank, but I don't want to. I want to see how strong this bastard is. So far, so good. My only qualm is maybe it should have been immune to cryo. Maybe. Because of the actual speed of the thing, I think that would have been something that would have been good. But the damage, there's not taking no damage. Unless I'm seeing a glitch or a bug. And he is taking a lot of damage. I'm just not seeing it because that can happen. Right, let's get these... Because nothing's really hurting it, I'm going to get these 2 turrets, the chronos, off. Out of my way, basically. I've got to say, I didn't expect him to be like this from what Kixeye told us about his stats. See how he gets on against this tank, because it's a different tank. It might, yeah, he's taking a bit of damage there. I just see it click down. But that could have been from... It's not bad. It's not one of them units where you're going to dash him in and dash him out sort of thing. Unless you put that 100% movement speed on him. I can't remember what level it needed to be to get the talent that he gets 20% movement speed every 20% of health taken away. I don't remember if that's level 10 or 20. Or even 15. I think 15 is just the... I'm surprised. I'm happy with him so far, guys. He really took no damage. Now this is the big test, is if these guys here... Let's kill him, shoot him a little bit. Right, I'm going to go in. Screw it. Let's just go for it. Let's kill that big tank, eh? I'm going to end up having a couple of these hitting him, so yeah. The infantry are doing him some damage, I can see that. Big time. But I'm going to keep going, see how far it can get. The only argument is the damage is very low. Like most things that Kixeye are giving us right now. Going up against the newer bases, the damage is super low. Let's draw. I can't draw him out. Is he immune to these? No. No is the answer. So it looks like these infantries are what going to hurt him. Yeah, he's dead. He's toast. What you got to remember is he's got really good health, really good armor up. You're not necessarily going to use him in the base on his own. You're going to, as you can see, I've brought another unit with me. I think that's the way you're gonna kill this or use this unit. It's not going to be a solo unit. No unit. Well, I'm hoping some of the uniques are a solo unit because they should be the strongest things in the base. But let's have a look at the repair time. So it's 22 minutes. We've got 25. We've got 25% off because of skirmish. These 2 coins. I'm going to spend that 2 coin. What else can I test him in? I normally do a thorium 3 with these things. I've got a feeling he's going to get rumbled in a thorium 3. Let's find one. I'll be surprised if he ain't dead after the first 2 buggies in the thorium 3. Because these are just super fucking units in here. So zoom in so you guys can see a bit better. I'm not going to bring anything in with it just yet. That was just, it was in the tune that I clicked on. Later on down the road, I'll put combinations together. I think he will work good with him. But I'm more worried about the range. He's holding up. He's holding up. Come on, shoot. Silly fucker. And he's got decent splash by the looks of it. He's killing both. Oh, I got wind today, you wouldn't believe. I'm quite impressed so far. I'm not saying he's, you know, you got to understand that the shit that Kixeye shoved in our face recently, this is tenfold better. I'm just going to put him on defend. I don't want to draw him in too far. He can't shoot air, so that's where I'm going to come unstuck, is these guys here, the helicopters. And again, I'm going to just let the unit come to me. There's the fire AoE from his tech. It's not doing 0 damage, guys. It's absolutely worthless. Or at least it's worthless against buildings. I couldn't tell whether it was worthless against the unit itself because it was getting shot at the same time. Little bit of damage. Again, I've got to go up against these helicopters very shortly. I want to see what sort of damage they give him. Not a lot. We've got 3 buggies here to deal with. Let's see if he gets damaged even more. I'm actually impressed because you put some of the other newer stuff in against this thorium bases. They don't last, especially ones that can't move and shoot. You've got big problems because of these little buggies. I forget what they're called. Yeah, we're at 1 bar now. This, oh, bear with me. It might be worth reducing the range because you've not got a lot of range anyway. So reducing the range for movement speed might be good for this unit. And it gets a 35% damage buff as well. Okay, right, I'm going to end that. Let's test it with that. Because I'm not, you know, if the unit's going to take damage no matter what, you might as well have more damage on the unit and extra speed over the extra range. It could be a case of, I think I thought I'd DC. This is getting worse and worse, this the workshop to load. So that's this one. Flash Flood, Kodiak, and all pioneers have their movement speed and turn speed increased by 100%. Range is reduced by 100. They're going to take damage anyway. And damage dealt increased by 35%. I'm going to take that, guys. This might be okay. 450 range isn't fuck all anyway, you know what I mean? So I'm going to start a new... Right, I'm going to come back to this one because I'm not going to spend 1 coin on 3 minutes. I'll be back soon. Right, I'm back. I'm going to try a different thorium. I'm not going to go back to the same one. I want to see how it does. So we've got the less range, but we've got more damage and more speed with the unit. So he's definitely quick. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, it's definitely more range. Definitely more damage. So we're not getting ripped off by Kixeye. And he's a lot quicker. You don't give a fuck now. I've been caught by it. Yeah, I've been caught by a Kronos there. So why is he going so slow? That's why, because of the Kronos. My only beef is he's got a machine gun he can't shoot out. At least let me hit floating turrets. The splash isn't massive. You can see he's just off. He's not taking no damage. And that fire AoE definitely doesn't do nothing. It's just a gimmick. Come on, I'm clicking him. You numb nut. We're down a bar already, but I'm wiping the base. Let's see if that smoke kills me. Smoke doesn't seem to do too much damage to him. Let's get that tank, and he's getting more speed. So every bar lost, he gains 20% movement speed. But the Kronoses keep catching me. He's a tank, guys. I'm happy with it. He's a tank until Kixeye decides he's not a tank anymore, basically. Why is he don't want to click the things that I'm there's a problem with his targeting. He's a proper tank. You know. Well, get the Kronos for fuck's sake. So he should get more movement speed again once the once that Kronos affection wears off. And it should stay with him until the end of the battle. Okay, I'm impressed a little bit. You just don't want to take damage. I think the way forward is that extra speed, extra damage. I know this isn't, you're not going to do the basics like this, guys. This is purely a test. It's just to see how this unit works and see, you know, what I can and can't get away with. Right, I'll end that. I'll send him in. Ruby. What else could I hit while I'm waiting for that to... Trying to think what else would be a decent target. We try the Shadow Ops. Actually, while I'm here, while I'm waiting for that to finish, I want to see the talents. When does he get the... It must be at level 10. So cannot enter bunkers. 100 flat damage reduction. Plus 10% damage dealt and no. So it's level 10 here. For every 20% hit points lost, gains 20% movement speed, turn speed, and 10% evasion. I don't know if that stacks on the 4. I don't think it does. I think it only stacks on the 2 speed. Because the 4 speed's attached after the fact. So you'll get up to 80% movement speed. So that's about 1 point something, 1.67. And then you add the 2 more from the 100%, so it goes up to a 5, 6, somewhere like that. In fact, it's a little bit more. It's probably about a 5.7 speed total. Because you've got 2, then you've got 100%, which makes it a 4. I don't think that stacks on the 4. It only stacks on the 2. So it'll make it a 5, 5.5, 5.7, round about that area speed. There isn't really much on the map. You can't hit the skirmish bases. I think he might be worth chucking in your base. I don't know. I'm going to have to pimp him up against some legendary stuff and see how he does. You're about a 30-minute repair total. I'm happy with him, guys. I think he's doing well. Surprised. Happily surprised, in fact. I know he's not perfect. You are going to have to use him with other stuff to try to get the best out of him. But I think he'll work well. Maybe in your base as well once you get him to 15. And you, oh, no, you can place him with other heroes anyway. I'm not going to call him that. All right, I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'll let him repair naturally. And I think I've showcased how strong he takes a lot of damage, basically. And that's where we're at. Anyway, take care, guys. Bye-bye.